Thanks for joining us on the program. Now, Kenya heads to the polls in 6 days. According to the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission, the number of youths registered to vote has fallen from the last election. Could this be down to voter apathy? I spoke to 3 young Kenyans to find out. Kasichana Mombar is a 32-year-old lawyer who works in admin for a startup. 30-year-old James works as a casual laborer, unable to get a job with his law diploma. And 21-year-old Doreen, a graduate, currently looking for a job. I started by asking them if they will vote.
I'm not voting. Surprisingly enough, I have decided that I don't see the point, unfortunately, to be able to cast my vote this election.
I'll ask you why in just a moment. Are you voting, Jimmy?
Yes, I am, Sophia. I'm voting. I'm definitely going to vote this time.
All right. Are you voting? And I understand this is your first time voting?
Yes, I am very excited to cast my votes.
Personally, so far, with my experience as a young Kenyan, I'm not that old, and I don't think that my vote is going to make much of a difference, especially in terms of employment, because we are given this dream. We are told, go through the 844 system, for example, get your degree, make sure you study, get educated, and at the end of it all, at the end of the tunnel, you're assured that you will get a job in your field. Then you get out there and then you realize, oh my goodness, whatever you are assured of is not there. Then you start being in different fields and, you know, wondering, was all this just a pipe dream? And then for me, I'm thinking, so if I vote, what difference will it make? Because I've seen my parents vote, I've seen my grandparents vote, like we are 50 plus years post-independence, and whatever people are discussing in 1963, we're in 2022.
Do you agree with that, though?
We're still talking about the same thing.
I don't. This is it. Thanks for having me through. Now, Sophie, I have a diploma in law. She's an advocate of the High Court. She's really lucky. I have a diploma in law. My dad couldn't afford the degree level. Now, to be a clerk, like let's say in the Milimani law courts, it's only needed that you have a diploma. You understand? So I am eligible to be a clerk of the High Court or even the Supreme Court of Kenya. Yes. You understand? Yeah. I have applied. I have gone there. You get? I have sent my CV online like 3 times. Then I decided, because I didn't get any reply, I decided to go there personally. Now I have gone there personally, but the last time I went there, someone told me, like, young man, to get the job you're looking for here, you at least have to know someone. You get? Now my worry is, if she's not going to vote, then it's going to remain like that. You get? That's why I'm saying, when you look at the manifestos being brought to us as citizens, there is a section of leaders who are saying that they are going to change things, and I want to see them ascend to power so that they can change that. I don't have to know someone for me to get a job. You get? My CV should speak for me.
I am a graduate. I've done a diploma in business management, but let's look at this way. When I was looking for a place to do my attachment, it was very, very difficult. I did my attachment on 2021, and I was supposed to do for an attachment for 3 months, but I did for 2 months. That 1 month, you're hustling. But that does not mean that I should not vote because I struggled to get an attachment. I mean, I can change that by having a leader who I feel will come and change that system.
A lot of young people who are actually now going for elective positions.
Yes.
Shouldn't that change your mind a little? You know, because as a young person, you'd think, oh, look, we have a person who might think like us or might represent us well in Parliament, for example.
So she should feel motivated, first of all, because I think 10 years ago or 15 years ago, we've not seen many youths coming to these elective posts because maybe they feel parents will, you know, people say the older you get, the more wisdom you have, the more you will be able to take care of the cash you have for the county or for the country. So I feel like it's a big achievement, first of all, to the youths.
The government does not believe in the youth. I understand where she's coming from. That is why I say I wouldn't fully criticize her on why she's not going to vote. But the government is, I think the government plays a key role on why she's not going to vote.
Just one final question to all of you. When you look at the African continent, do you think young people elsewhere go through the same predicament that all of you do?
I would say we do. Like, we get to a certain age and we realize it's either our vote works or doesn't. It's not a matter of which country you come from or which region. It's the same thing all over the continent. For me personally, and not just the continent, it's actually globally. Like, at a certain age, you realize this vote counts or it doesn't. So it's a matter of choice whether you believe that whatever you're going to do is going to make a difference.
We as the youth in Africa go through pretty actually the same issues.
Yeah.
But sometimes I would like to, I love to say that sometimes we are the problem. This is how I say we are the problem. So when these leaders are coming to us, I believe they're going to look for jobs from us. So we are their panelists, you understand? And we are here fearing them again instead of them fearing us because they're looking for jobs from us. You copy? So we are facing the same thing. But the problem is us because when this guy is looking for a job from me, I want to grill him. I have to grill him at the end of the day, make sure that whatever he's telling me is going to do it.
Well, joining